Welcome, fourth graders, to your snow day math. How this will work, excuse me. How this will work is I'll give you a problem. I'll give you a second to pause the video, have a piece of paper or some sort of scratch paper around you with a pencil, so you guys can try to work out the problem first. Once you have the answer or what you believe is the answer, then you can play the video and it'll show you the work that goes with that particular problem. So we'll start off with some multiplication. We'll do a little bit of division, and then we'll hit on just a little bit of fraction work as well. Starting with multiplication, we'll start with a 3 by 1. 367 times 4. Let's go ahead and pause the video so you can try it on your own. Okay, we'll come back. First step, I always multiply the ones place first, so we'll take 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. We'll keep the 8, we'll carry the 2. Next step is to take 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. We'll add what we carried, so we'll make it 26. We'll keep the 6, carry the 2. 3 times 4 is 12. And we'll add that 2 that we carried there as well to make it 14. So our answer for 367 times 4 is 1,468. Moving on to 296 times 7. Go ahead and pause. Okay, first step, same as last time, 6 times 7, which is 42. Keep the 2, carry the 4. Take 9 times 7, which is 63, plus the 4 that we carried to make it 67. Keep the 7, carry the 6. Last step, 2 times 7, which is 14. We'll add the 6 that we carried to make it 20. Put our comma 3 places. Our answer will be 2,072. Moving on to a 2 by 2. 49 times 58. Go ahead and pause. Okay, we're back. First step, 9 times 8, 72. Keep the 2, carry the 7. Second step, 4 times 8 is 32 plus 7 more. Makes it 39. Now we move on to our second number here. Remember when we do that, we add our 0 as our placeholder. We move to the tens digit. And we do the same thing. 9 times 5 is 45. Keep the 5, carry the 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Plus our 4 is 24. We'll add those two numbers together. 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 5 is 14. Carry the 1. 3 plus 4 is 7. Plus 1 more is 8. And then bring your 2 down to make it 2,842. One more multiplication problem. 843 times 52. Go ahead and pause it. Okay. First step, 3 times 2 is 6. Second step, 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 times 2 is 16. Again, we put the 0 for our placeholder before we move on to the 5. Get these lines out of here. Next steps is to use the 5. So 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 4 times 5 is 20. Plus 1 more is 21. Keep the 1, carry the 2. And 8 times 5 is 40. Plus our 2 makes it 42. Make sure we line up our place values. Add those together. 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 plus 5 is 13. Carry the 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. Plus 1 more is 8. 1 plus 2 is 3. And 4 plus 0 is 4. Put our comma 3 places over to make it 43,836. Those are our 4 multiplication problems. Hopefully that went well for you. We'll move on to some division here. First problem in division, 97 divided by 2. Go ahead and pause. Okay. First step, we take 9 divided by 2. 2 can go into 9 4 times. Next step is to multiply 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Then we subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. We check to make sure that it is smaller than our divisor, which it is. So then we look to see if we have anything to bring down, and we do. So we'll bring down the 7, and we'll start the process all over again. 17 divided by 2 is going to be 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Subtract 17 minus 16 is 1. Is 1 smaller than our divisor of 2? It is. Nothing else to bring down, so 1 becomes our remainder. So the answer is 48, remainder 1. Next problem, 615 divided by 5. First step, go ahead and pause, sorry. First step, 6 divided by 5. 5 can go into 6 one time. We'll check it with multiplying. 1 times 5 is 5. Go ahead and subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. Make sure that's smaller than our 5, and it is. Do we have anything to bring down? And we do, so we'll bring down the 1. Start the process all over again. 11 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 5 gets us to 10. Subtract that. 11 minus 10 is 1. 1 is smaller than 5, so we look to see if we have a number to bring down. We have one more. Let's bring down the 5. Start the process all over again. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Subtract that. We get 0. 0 smaller than 5, so that works. We do not have a remainder, so our answer for 615 divided by 5 is 123. Next problem, 497 divided by 8. Go ahead and pause. Okay, 497 divided by 8. 4 divided by 8, we cannot do that, so we'll look at 49. How many times can 8 go into 49? You can go in there 6 times. Check that with multiplying. 6 times 8 is 48. Go ahead and subtract. 49 minus 48. 9 minus 8 is 1. Is 1 smaller than our divisor of 8? It is. So we'll look to see if we have anything to bring down. Bring down the 7. 8 can go into 17 2 times. 2 times 8 is 16. Go ahead and subtract 17 minus 16, and we get 1. 1 is smaller than 8. So our answer is 62 with a remainder of 1. Moving on to our next problem. 834 divided by 6. Go ahead and pause. Okay, 834 divided by 6. 8 divided by 6. 6 can go in there one time. 1 times 6 is 6. Subtract that. 8 minus 6 is 2. And bring down our 3. 2 is smaller than 6, so that works. Bring down our 3. How many times can 6 fit into 23 equally? We can go in there 3 times. 3 times 6 is 18. If we borrow 13 minus 8 is 5. 5 is smaller than our divisor of 6. So we'll go ahead and bring down our 4. 6 can go into 54. Or 54 divided by 6 is 9. 9 times 6 is 54. Subtract that out to get 0. So our answer for 834 divided by 6 is 139. Our last division problem, 9,720 divided by 4. Give you a second to pause. Okay, first step. 9 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract 9 minus 8 and get 1. 1 is smaller than 4. Look to see if we have a number to bring down. We do. Bring down our 7. 17 divided by 4 is 4. 4 times 2 gets us to 16. Subtract that. 17 minus 16 is 1. Bring down our 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract that, gets 0. 0 is smaller than 4. Look to see if we have to bring down. We have one more to bring down, which is a 0. We still take 0 divided by 4. It goes in there 0 times. 0 times 4 is 0. Subtract that out. We have no remainder. So our answer for 9,720 divided by 4 is 2,430. Then our last section here is equivalent fractions. We'll start with 3/5 is equal to blank over 10. So we look at the relationship that we know, which is the 5 and the 10. If we go from a small number to a big number and we're working with equivalent fractions, we have to multiply. So 5 times what number gets us to 10? And that is 2. Whatever we do to the bottom number, we have to do to the top number as well. So 3 times 2 is equal to 6. So 3/5 is equal to 6/10. Next one is 4/10 is equal to blank over 5. Again, we'll look at the relationship that we know, and that is the 10 to the 5. If we go from a big number to a small number with equivalent fractions, we know that we are working with a division problem. 10 divided by what equals 5? 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Whatever we do to the bottom number, we also have to do to the top number. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. So 4/10 is equal to 2/5. Next problem, 4/6 is equal to blank over 12. Take a look at the relationship again that we know. We go from 6 to 12. We go from a small number to a big number. We are using multiplication. So 6 times what number equals 12? We know that 6 times 2 equals 12. Whatever we do to the bottom number, we have to do to the top number as well. So 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So 4/6 equals 8/12. And our last one, 1/3 is equal to 4 over what? Again, we'll look at the relationship that we know, which is in this case is the numerators. So we're going from 1 to 4. We know if we're going from a small to a big number, we have to multiply. 1 times what number equals 4? And 1 times 4 is equal to 4. Whatever we do to the top number, we also have to do to the bottom number. So we will multiply 4 by 3. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So 1/3 is equal to 4/12. Hopefully this went through a lot of problems in a short amount of time. Hopefully this gives you guys some extra practice on a few of the major things that we've hit on so far this year. And then we cannot complete a math class without doing a lottery pen. I don't have the pen, so we'll spin the wheel. It is still 1 through 49. So go ahead and lock in a number, write it down somewhere, no cheating, and then we'll go ahead and spin it. The winning number is 4. Hopefully your day is going okay, and we'll see you back